Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion Plays Wizard or Legend. Great win last time. We're going to do what we've always done after a win. We're going to take our Chaos Arcana, which we just unlocked. It's Phantom Brigade. Summon a legion of Chaos Knights that rush forth and attack enemies. Can we get that as a signature? That's what I'm talking about. Okay, I randomed 3 other numbers. Between 1 and 50. 7, 36, 43. Let's start from Earth this time. 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Every freaking time, dude. 36. So we're starting from Earth on 36. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. 20, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Frost Feint. Used it a few times. I like it. 43 starting from Earth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. What's the number? 31. Bouncing Surge. I love this Arcana. Alright, so that looks awesome. That also looks awesome. I'm pretty pleased with where we're at right here. Last win was really good because we thought we were probably likely to lose. Made some mistakes as we got a little bit closer to the end. And you know what? I was nervous, at least on the surface, but I like calm and ready to drop bombs, and you know, you get the idea. Hey, remind me! It's your fault, not mine. Remind me, I'm supposed to buy more robes, you idiot. My mistake. I'm still on cloud 9. Was that an esports reference? No. I don't know anything about any sports, including the sports of E. It's a reference to a phrase that I first heard on I Dream of Jeannie. Wow! Highly uncalled for. You almost got me, you lucky so-and-so. Anyway, I'm pretty stoked about the way that things worked out here. It seems like, you know, from my perspective, at least we've got some interesting Arcana. I don't even mean interesting in the way that people normally mean interesting, which is a polite way of saying bad. I mean interesting in the literal way of saying it, where, like, you know, I am interested in what we got going on here. This might... Oh, it's this area. So Pathfinder's map reveals the whole map, to the best of my knowledge, which is quite nice for quality of life, at least. And I've never had it before, so we'll take advantage of it. See if there's any Arcana. Arcana's usually my #1 priority. I don't know what some of these do. What is the Enhanced Frost Feint? Leaves an extra decoy at the end. I think that's pretty good. At least, you know, it's hard to evaluate things in kind of like a bubble like this when you just hear about them, but it seems like the kind of thing that I could get behind. Whoop. Pretty good damage output, too. You know, this is one of my favorite dashes, actually. Doesn't give you, like, the same degree of invincibility. Oh, careful. That you can get from, like, the bubble dash, but it's still really, really strong. We got a Curse Shop as well. All fire attacks burn, but you take double damage from earth and water? Just water. Okay, well, I mean, I take this, I know, every time, but we have a basic fire Arcana this time, in contrast to where we were at last time, so this seems like a pretty solid get for me, and we're finally starting to embrace these deals with the devil. For a while, we ignored them, then for a length of time, we used them badly, and usually they got me killed. And now we're in this slightly more comfortable situation where I actually know what, like, half the items in the game do. Finally. And, not all the items. I said half for a reason. Where? Where? Come get a taste. I think I'm actually pretty lucky that we're fighting, on the fire floor. Fine, I'll use it. Shouldn't have done it because I took damage as soon as I used it, which actually makes perfect sense. Oh my lord. And that's okay. Yeah, I'm feeling a lot better. I'm feeling a lot more comfortable in the game. You know, there was a period where... And I'm just going to call it the Dark Ages, you know? But it was like every single run was like, okay, on this floor we have to buy HP. We never build any momentum whatsoever. I still got a long way to go. If I ever want to become like half decent. A little bit more consistent in particular, but we're starting to figure our way out here. Resolute Svaline. Increases resistance to fire-based attacks. We got a couple more rooms. I would like to go to them. I would like to... I think the Frost Feint for 100 is real cheap. And maybe I'll buy another sick relic. I don't know what Destructive Abacus does, but I can barely afford it, so let's get it. Defeating foes lowers active cooldowns. Assuming we don't take a ton of damage at the end of this floor, we're going to leave feeling very, very positive. I love that. Like, yes, we lost a little bit of HP, but we didn't lose so much as to be concerned. We would get to full on a boss fight. We still have a resurrection available. We bought, you know, 2 relics that seem pretty decent. And we upgraded on Arcana. Obviously, it's not the #1 Arcana that we wanted to upgrade, but this floor, I do consider it, and I say this every time, but, you know, it's not Isaac, where you've seen the way that things go. You got to feel for the methodology. Not that that stops me from talking about my plans on Isaac on a regular basis anyway, but I swear to you, I dashed. I dashed so much, I started talking differently. That's how stunned I was. Either way, I really like having one more offensive Arcana option. Hey! You're not one of my Chaos Knights. You're a jerk Chaos Knight. You're a crook. Captain Hook at you will you know, Arrested Development. Before the New York Times interview, anybody? Anyway, let's get going here. We gotcha. We gotcha. I am royally screwing up on this floor. Trying to pay attention here. I still might be a little foolhardy. I would still prefer not to buy HP. I say foolhardy, but well, we're not gonna be able to use this signature. I say foolhardy, but it's been working out for us, you know? Stop. You know, try not to buy HP unless you absolutely need it. Because you actually, if you do well on the boss, you can make a pretty big swing. Like, you could go up 150, 200 HP. It's not unlikely. If you can just handle that boss fight appropriately. No enemies, really? But I have a signature. So we'll try not to, but, you know, it's more up to the game than it is up to us, yeah, especially if we just immediately dive into 2 pits. And, okay, that one, see, I want to sit the developers down. And I'm going to put on a very intimidating item of clothing, like a 3-piece suit. And I'm going to say, listen, guys, you got a great little shell of a game here. I'm going to say little, even though I think it's a pretty robust work, especially for a 2-person indie development team. And I'm going to say, okay. You see these pits? They gotta go. They go or I go. And they're gonna be like, you go. And I'm gonna be like, no. You weren't supposed to call me on that bluff, okay? So we're pretty much forced into buying HP. You know, I've taken a much more long tail approach to this game recently. It's fine. I would, of course, prefer not to have to do it. But, the only thing worse than buying HP is not buying HP and almost certainly dying as a result. Or at least, like, really inhibiting your chances. Oh, thanks, Decoys. Really did just a bang-up job there. Just wait it out. Acceptable. We're probably going to be able to buy a 175 gold artifact or arcana. I don't really like any of these. And it's a little disrespectful to our snowflake arcana. The chakrams. But it is what it is. I actually think I will abstain from buying them. And what I'm going to do instead... You're definitely taking Bouncing Spear or our Chaos Arcana. You took Bouncing Surge. Okay. I kind of like these. I don't want the basic... But I'll take anything else, including the upgraded Bouncing Surge. Shock Assault. Ah, I remember this one. I don't like it as much, but I wouldn't say that I dislike it. I think we're done, by the way. I'm going to save gold, because we are going to need... You know we're going to get an Arcana from the boss here. But I would... the health bar purchase is fine, but I wouldn't consider it a top-tier priority, you know? So, we're in a bit of a bind, because I'm way behind and I'm looking to make a deal. We really want to beat the boss without taking any damage. Now, for my money, she has the hardest ult to dodge. We'll see how that works out. See, like, that seems pretty okay, right? The Shock Assault, that is. That seems good in my book. Wouldn't have minded, you know. Oh, like literally one other attack, but hey, no big deal. Oh, she's back. Now you know the ult's coming. This is the moment of truth. We did a great job. Okay. Please just be dead. I so often get greedy on that one. One more attack. Alright, we got her. Pretty easy. We're probably going to be at like 375 to 400. 373. So I was wrong, technically. We got an upgraded Ice Dagger Basic. I'm going to try it. And it's bad, and I'm just being honest, because we have the Stanza of Flame. Stanza. That's Littlefinger. It's not a relic, it's an arcana. So I don't think that it's a good decision from a synergy standpoint, but it is an upgraded basic arcana. 58 damage. Oh, because we take double damage from Aqua, that's right. So this is a very bad floor from a couple of different obvious standpoints. One is we're going to be taking double damage from many of the themed enemies on this floor. The other one is they're going to be taking less damage from us because we just switched into a primarily Aqua build, I would say. What are you doing? What are you doing? Stop that. So I expect this to be another pretty challenging floor, to be honest with you, and I expect to feel, I have no idea what's happening right now. I expect to feel like a little bit of an idiot for the way that we've approached this, but we are also a little rich right now. Not a lot rich. We are somewhat wealthy. And when we get the right combo, it feels pretty good. So this is, dodging makes you evade. Thesis on defense is pretty great. But so is, I don't know what Hyperbolic Train is. I think we have to go Vampire's Eyeglasses. It's like the must-take, it's like the brimstone of this game, as far as I know at least. You know, critical hits heal you. You did like almost all of my HP in one hit. A little nervous. Stop. Oh, that's okay. We healed for one, so don't freak out. It's alright, remember. We do come back to life. I would really, really prefer not to have to. But if things do go colossally wrong... See, that makes me very upset because I got caught in my own little combo. I did kill him, though? What on earth? Are you actually kidding me? So he just, on the respawn, he disappears and you fight him all over again? Not exactly the biggest fan of that. Especially because we're starting with, like, you know, less HP than we came down here with. That being said, this time we crushed him, so I'm, like, highly embarrassed. Hunter's Stiletto. Increased damage against foes that are inflicted with a status ailments. Probably irrelevant. Okay, we should go back to blue. So we're kind of, well, we're a relic down. But we do also have Vampire's Eyeglasses, which, if I'm being honest, is like the relic I want to start with every single time in order to ensure a victory. Because I'm a hypocrite and previously made fun of people who played exactly like that, and I said they, you know, were not embracing the spirit of the game, and then I used it for myself, and I was like, oh, you know what, it's pretty good. 100 gold. Are we using, what is our robe? I actually just don't even remember. If we're using a crit robe, I think we would like this. Oh, I spawned them before there were any enemies. If we're using a crit robe, we definitely want to take it, because combined with, oh my lord, combined with Vampire's Eyeglasses, it's going to be a dream come true. Unfortunately, he's going to lose us some HP in the process. If I'm being straight up, I think we need to purchase an Arcana, if we can afford it even. And a Toxic Bolus doesn't really interest me. So I guess I will continue to... Or maybe I'll just die. Or maybe I'll just die right here. My god. Dude, we are almost certainly completely screwed. $43 HP. This is a catastrophe. Okay, I'm gonna take Earthen Aegis. Rebuilding our HP from here is gonna be nigh impossible, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. I'll tell you a couple of things. Never should have given up the Fire Arcana. But you know, this is where we're gonna have to rebuild. Pop that way too early. Let's wait a few seconds. Okay, here we are. Just knock him into the drink. Well, it's a very short one today, and I have to apologize for that, but we genuinely tried. We're going to be back with another one right after this. Dude, that was catastrophe. This is like an old Isaac episode. It's like a 2011 era Isaac episode, or you die on the caves too, and you're like, thanks for watching! But it takes a lot to make a stew, man. Pinch of gold and laughter, too. I don't remember the rest of the lyrics. It's too many cooks, you know the deal. Anyway, thanks for watching, and apologies for the capitulation. If you enjoyed it, click the like button. Helps out a great deal, and of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching. I will see you next time.